lecture. So today we're going to talk about the Zambikes case study, and we're going to talk about SAP S/4HANA and how this procure to buy and to purchase, and we're going to try out our username. Would that be okay, Mr. Nair? What do you say?
Sounds good, sir.
Sounds good. Okay, Mr. Kumalo, how are you with that?
It's good, sir.
Good. Okay. Ms. Mbele, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, sir. I'm here.
Great. Good to see you. And I'm not to see you, well, I'm actually can hear you, right? Okay.
Yes, you can hear me.
Great. So what I've done is I've actually uploaded the documents into our MS Teams classroom. Let me go and show it to you where it is. And let's go to my MS Teams. You should be able to see this. Let's open up my Teams. It's under the Documents folder. And there we go under Teams. Let's go to All Teams. Let's go to IT5B. And it's under Files. Right, so there we go. It's under ISIFA Resources. If I open up ISIFA Resources, you should see ES Fundamentals, S/4HANA Navigation, ES Fundamentals Navigation, and let me go and also include today's notes. So let me go to today's notes, and I'm going to say File, Save As. Let's go to the Downloads folder. And paste it out there. So there's my Downloads folder. I'm going to select, yeah, there we go. And it's the Zambikes company. Yes, it's there. So let me go and upload it for you so you don't have to take down any notes. Let's go to upload a file. It's under my Downloads folder. There we go. Zambikes. And right. Mr. Nair, please verify if you can see that for me. Mr. Nair, can you see that for me?
Yes, I can.
You can, great. So you can, if you want to, upload that, or what I should also do is I should put that into the WhatsApp group, so the students will also have that. And let me go and find my WhatsApp group. And there we go. Attach document. And right, so you also have it on your WhatsApp group. Mr. Nair, will you verify that for me, please, Mr. Nair? Mr. Nair.
It hasn't come through yet, sir. Oh, it came now.
Oh, it came. Okay, great. So if you want to, you can actually read your notes off your cell phone or off MS Teams. Mr. Nair, which other lecturer will allow you to keep your cell phone open and to read your notes from your cell phone, Mr. Nair?
So Dr. Muri does that sometimes.
Ah, man, you're supposed to say only me. Okay, let's try this again. Which other lecturer allows you to keep your cell phone open and he sends you a WhatsApp message with the notes as well as including it on MS Teams, Mr. Nair?
Only you, sir, only you.
That's right. Only me, only me. But why are you lying? You just said Dr. Murli also does it for you. Hey, make up your mind, Mr. Nair. What is it, Mr. Nair? Huh? Okay, doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do is you would have, we go through the notes, but also you would have watched the video on the ZAM bikes example. And now you have to answer the questions related to ZAM bikes. Let's go in their business. So their business, there's it on the pages from the ZAM bikes company. So I'm opening it up. So I'll use the very same notes that you have. And oh, it looks so small over here. So teeny tiny. Mr. Nair, can you see it? It's either you can either see it on your cell phone or you can see it on my screen. Mr. Nair?
Yes, I can see it now.
Okay, great. You can see. Are you looking at it on your screen or on your cell phone?
Cell phone.
Ah, okay, right, great. So now see how nice this is. Even if you are working or if you are in the taxi, you can be looking at your cell phone and you won't be looking at cat videos or dog videos or people or all those soapies and things. You are looking at your notes. So this was the notes about the ZAM bikes example, and you can read all of this. We've done this. You've watched the video. And I'm going to take you straight into the procurement process. So the procurement process is materials procured locally are sourced directly from the local suppliers and payments are settled in cash, which is disbursed by the finance manager, Ms. Vieira Fungica. Vieira then reconciles the purchases against receipts returned. With regard to internationally procured materials, a typical process starts with Vieira emailing requirement specifications to the supplier. Once the supplier and ZAM bikes have reached an agreement on details, you can read all of that, right, Mr. Nair? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into my S4HANA, right? So let's just log out and let's pretend like I'm logging in for the first time. And here I am in S4HANA. I want to log out. Right. So I'm being signed out and I'm going to sign in. Right, Mr. Nair, it should be showing you something to the effect of you are now being signed out.
Yep.
Okay, great. So maybe we'll use your account or leave. Right. Okay, so there's the S4HANA login page SAP. I'm going to log in, and my username is ZMB-000. Okay, Mr. Nair?
Yep. Got it,
Yeah.
sir.
You don't mind keeping your mic on, Mr. Nair, so that I know I'm talking to you or anybody else wants to keep their mic on who has data and who's not sitting in the car or the taxi or in the office, so that I know I'm not talking to myself, because I actually think that I talk to myself in this MS Teams. Okay, I'm logging in. I'm not going to ask for your password, Mr. Nair, and your username. My client is 444, and I'm going to log on. Log on, log in. Yeah. Okay, so here I am into the SAP S4HANA, and there's the apps out here. And now, with your help, I'm going to answer questions on procuring, right? Procure, right? So let me open up my notes. I will send this notes to you as well, but for now, let's do it together, right? So I'm going to keep, right? So we're going to do procure to pay. And the company that we're going to be dealing with is ZAM bikes. And the supplier master data is, we're basically going to find out how we're going to get this part, the breaks. We're going to have a look at the master data, and we're going to try and answer the questions that follow. So you can read all of this, procure to pay, the workshop, read what it is, the data entry levels, Let's go to procure to pay. So the first thing it says, you need to understand and perform a procurement cycle. In order to execute a complete procurement process, you will take on different roles within the ZAM Bikes company. You will be the agent, warehouse employee, an accounting specialist, materials management, and the financial, and right, blah, 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 blah. So here you are, the finance manager, which is Vera Funjika. Remember, we read that from the procurement process. There's the procurement process. We read it somewhere out here. It says the finance manager is Miss Vera Funjika. Right? So I don't need that. Cancel, close, and right. So she is the, I gotta make this a little bit bigger. Where's my glasses? Right. So here's the event that takes place with the administrative inventory administrator. She wants to display the master data, and I'm now going to log into my SAP environment, S/4HANA, and it says use the material management group on the Fiori Launchpad to display supplier master data. So let's go and look for the master. What is it now? It's and it's the maintain business partner. So let's go and look for maintain business partner. I click on the magnifying glass, and in my text box, I'm going to type in Mr. Naya. Maintain business partner. MAINTAIN, maintain. There's it there, maintain business partner. So I'm following the notes out here. It says maintain business partner. Then it says to display an existing partner under the material on the Fiori group. This group contains the apps relevant for all. Then click the app to open the maintain business partner screen. Great, I've opened the maintain business partner screen, and this is what I will see. I need to find the business partner. So there's my business partner. It says supply number, supplier number. On the left menu panel, select the following drop-down list options for the corresponding fields next to the field business partner. So next to the field business partner, I need to click on next to field business partner. Right, I'm there, business partner. Next, and then the supplier number. There's and the supplier number. I can either click on the magnifying glass, or I can use my F4 key. Right, I can use my F4 key or the magnifying glass. So I decided to choose the magnifying glass. When I select the magnifying glass, it says to find the supplier number for get a break. Right? I'm not sure that's the break that they're talking about, right? Every time the instructions ask you to type in ###, please enter the last 3 digits from your SAP number, the username assigned to you and used to log into the SAP system. So my 3 digits are 000. What would yours be, Mr. Naya?
So against our last connection there.
Oh, okay. So my SAP number from my username is the last 3 digits, which is 000, but yours would be something else, all right?
009.
You have to do it. I beg your pardon, Mr. Naya?
009.
Okay, 009, right? That's fine. Thank you. So it says now I need to say choose the suppliers by country company code tab. Let's look for the suppliers by country code tab and the search the term. Right, so my term is, I want to look for Lusaka, right? Lusaka. And under Lusaka, type in, right, so I've got Lusaka and I click on the little green tick and I'm happy with that. And there's, oh, there's Lusaka, they get a break. I took the wrong one. The wrong one, I took Lusaka, get a break. Lusaka, get a break. Right, get a break, and I say. By the way, can you see that the whoever was typing this the notes out here? It says get a break, and they spell break B-R-E-A-K. Isn't that a joke, Mr. Naya? That's a joke. Mr. Hadebe, that's a joke. Ms. Jagannath. Ah, come on, are you there? Are you paying attention? Are you listening to me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Wasn't that a joke?
It was a pun.
Then why are you not laughing?
I was laughing. I used the reaction.
Oh, I didn't see it because I'm on another screen. I'm sorry. Okay, Mr. Naya, did you get that joke, Mr. Naya, about the break?
Too good, sir. Too good.
And you see it says get a break over here and the spelling was incorrect, B-R-E-A-K. We want to talk about the brakes in a bicycle, which is B-R-A-K-E. Oh man, gosh. Okay, there you go, right? So there's the brakes there, right? So I picked it up and look at that now. It says A. So I've got the description. It's part number 8A partner and it's giving me the description and I'm so happy with that. Let's see what else is available to me just for you to see. I can see it's get a break. And there we go, right? So I've answered the questions out here. Navigate between the tabs to display various information after data views. If the screen is small, some tabs may be hidden, and you can go and check the rest of it, right? Click on the 3 little dots. There's the 3 little dots out there, and I can see it. Yes, 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 yes. To display the company code data for the supplier, get a break. Change the drop-down list option next to display in the BP role field F1 vendor. BP is your business partner. Your business partner. They say change it in the business partner. Let's go back. Oops, I went too far back. Right, let's go on reading, go on reading. Right. Subcategorize the supplier master data into 3 groups. Under each group, give me the name of the master data, the supplier. What is the supplier number and supplier name displayed? State the country origin of the selected supplier. State the order currency. Go on. Right, I'll leave that out there. Let's do this one here. Display a raw material master record. So the bicycle has brakes and we need to report on the current moving average price of a brake kit. And the person in the exam bikes now we're talking about is the production supervisor and his name is Wyson. To display a raw material master record, use the app display material. This will open the display material. So I don't know where that is. I'm going to say display M-A-T-E-R-I-A-R. Right, display material, and let me go and search on that. This will open the display material initials. I don't know. Come on, open it up. Open. It's not opening up. It's not responsive. Exit. Oops, did I exit? Let's just wait for it to reopen. Let me see, which network am I in? I'm on MTN network. Right, I was logged out. While we're waiting for that to log in. So you need to read all of this regarding the Zambikes. Based on the Zambikes video and the above case study, map the organizational structure of Zambikes. Your organogram should include the functional areas and the head position titles where possible. So you can already answer this question. The question says, name the people that are employed in Zambikes, and the person that you have here is Wyson. He's the production supervisor. You had another person by the name of Margaret, and she is the admin and inventory manager. So can you see how you are beginning to answer the Zambikes organogram, right? And the next one would be understanding the product strategy, mapping the suppliers and customer, understanding the procurement process. So I just jumped into exercise 4 with the procurement process. And in terms of the procurement process, we wanted to find out about the brakes, the bicycle brakes. And I'm just trying to kill some time over here while my SAP S4HANA is logging into the system, right? So that I can get into it. Oh, I'm back again. Yay, I'm back again. Right, so I'm back again. I'm back with display. Let's go back to display now. Oh no, man. Right, so there I am. So I'm sorry I logged out of this. Let me go back and start afresh. I lost my train of thought. So I want to go to maintain, maintain business. Right, there's my maintain business partner. It's under the material, but I'm not using under the materials management group. I searched for it. There's my business partner. There's my supplier number. There's my supplier number. 100 to start. Here's my. Then click the supplier field number. The supplier field number. Supplier number, right? Click that, click on my magnifying glass, and I need to look for, let's just search on that, right? Let's go back to get a break. There's get the breaks, and that's my vendor, that's his number. There's my my company code, and I click on my green button. And here I am, I'm going to see my, press enter. Where's my, and while we're waiting for that to log in, I've done that, I've done this. I've done, right. I'm leaving that to you, you can work on that one. Right, let's now go to display a raw materials master record. We want to use the display material. Oh, there's get a break. Yay, I'm back. Give me a clap. Let me see the clap. I'm looking at my other computer. Give me a clap that at least it worked. Mr. Naya. Yay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm so happy it worked. Yes, yes, yes. Right. Now I'm going to do the next aspect, which is, let's go and search on the top. And I want to display materials. Display M-A-T-E-R-I-A-R. Display material. This, oh boy, that's fine. Display materials with the icon. This will open the display material, the initial screen. Right, yay, I'm so happy. Either use the F4 or click the magnifying glass search icon next to the material field to find the material number. choose the plant material by description tab. So here's my magnifying glass. I need to select the following screen is displayed. Yes, the following screen is displayed. Material description, language. Oops, doesn't look very similar to this. The plant field is 000. What's on the materials field? I'm just going to go back one step. I'm going to close that. I'm back again. Either use the F4 or to find the material number. Where's my material? I want to see plant material. Whoops, plant material by description. There we go. Yay. I hope you're getting to grips with talk to me, somebody, please, in terms of how we navigate in SAP S/4HANA. Right? Huh? Mr. Naya? Mr. Hadebe? Ms. Mbele? Ms. Jagannath? Are you getting to grips with how I'm navigating in the Fiori Launchpad environment? So now, yeah, right. So now I need to go and access. Let's look at it. It says enter MU in the plant field. Where is my plant field? There's my plant field, and it's MU. MU00, correct? And it says enter in the materials field. Where is my materials field? In your, let's make it a little bit larger. Then we can see it. I'm going to enter in my SAP digit number, Mr. Naya. You're going to enter in 009. Right, so my material is all right, and then press on the find, click on find. What happened? Enter MU is 00 in the plant field. I did that. Enter. Yay! Give me a clap, give me a clap. I'm looking for the clap. Yay, thank you. By the way, I don't know who's clapping. I can just see a clap coming up on the screen. Oh, Mr. Baleni, Mr. Jagannath. Mr. Naya, why are you not clapping for me? Mr. Naya. Oh, okay, thank you, thank you. Oh, I got a big smiling face from you. Right, by the way, I've got two computers open. So that's why I can see what's going on. Maybe I should send that to you all on the WhatsApp. Then you'll know, then you'll feel that you're a part of me, right? Okay, if you look at my WhatsApp, I'm going to take a photograph of my screen and right. So this is how I'm actually teaching you guys, right? I've got two computers. One is where I'm the instructor and the other one is where you are. I can see what you are seeing, right? So let's continue reading. It says double click the brake kit to choose it from the list of materials. Now, where is this brake kit? There's the brake kit. Now, don't ask me why it's a bamboo road frame. Okay, ask me. Oh, come on, Mr. Baleni, ask me why, what's this bamboo road frame?
What's this bamboo road, sir?
Oh,
you can tell me.
Oh, thank you. Right, because the Zambites, they make bicycles with bamboo. Isn't that cool? Oh man.
Very cool, sir.
Isn't that cool? Very
Very
cool, very cool, very cool. Mr. Baleni, isn't that cool, Mr. Baleni? Oh man. You're supposed to say yes, sir. It's so cool. That's why they have all these material description, bamboo road frame. But guess what? They've got a carbon composite wheel assembly. Any of you know what this is? A carbon composite? Mr. Naya, come on. You want to buy a sports car made of carbon fiber. Why? Oh man, anybody, why would you want a car with carbon fiber? Or components made of carbon fiber?
Wouldn't it be lighter to travel so the vehicle?
No. Ms. Jagannath?
I'm not sure if I'm right, but I think it's to make the vehicle lighter so it can be much more faster.
The boys out here should be, they should hang their head in shame that a girl knows about this. Huh? Hey, well done to this guy. Yes, carbon fiber is used to make the car much lighter, and it's also very, very strong. The F1 motor racing cars, they made with carbon fiber, right? Okay, so that's another component that they're using. A carbon, or in this case, it's carbon composite. And there's all the other materials that they require. Let's go on. So this is what I'd expect of you. I'm going to give you these notes, which I have already. There's 30 pages out here. You need to go and experiment and try it out in terms of accessing the SAP S/4HANA Fiori Launchpad. And it's step by step. Take it step by step. All right? Let's go and see. It says click continue on the bottom of the screen. I'm going to click on continue. And do you see how I keep two screens open? Anybody wants me to show them how to do that? I could show it to you, but it enables me to read what's on the screen on the left-hand side, and I can do it on the right-hand side. If you are very lucky and you have two computers, or laptops, or maybe a screen, an extended screen, you can do that as well. All right. So there's a green little button. I click on the green little tick, and I'm back to the field, and it shows me where I am. Okay. Right. So there's right, and I'm following the instructions on how to access the materials in here. So here's my question: what is the material number displayed? What is the division of the selected material? What is the purchasing group of the selected material? What is the moving average price of the material? What currency is used for the selected material? This is all you pick up from the material plant description, right? The next one, I'm not going to do this until you have tried it out. You want to create a purchasing information record. And the person that's doing it, this is Vera, the finance manager. Vera creates a new purchasing information record to record agreed conditions between the supplier, get a brake, and a material, the brake kit. So think about this now, right? We are the Zam Bikes company. We are assembling bicycles. And in order to assemble bicycles, we need the brakes, we need the wheels, we need the bamboo frame, and we are using an ERP system. And the ERP system, one of the components has to do with procurement, purchasing, buying. And within that procurement app, we need to have a person in charge of it, and the person right now is Vera. And she is going to create a purchasing information record. And in order to do that, we need to follow the following steps. Right, so let's go to create a purchasing, use the app, create purchasing info record. Now, I don't work with this every day, so I can't remember where it is, but I'm going to click on my magnifying glass, and I'm going to type create purchasing information. Hey, it came up. Why am I continuing typing? Yay. Click OK. This will produce the following screen. vendor, material, purchasing organization, the plant, the information record. Enter your supplier number as noted from exercise ZP1. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. All right, so it says enter in the purchasing organization fee, that's ZM00. The plant is MU00. Choose standard, I've done that. I can't find any values to that effect. Okay, let's go and search for it. I'll come back to that. It says enter your supplier number as noted in exercise ZP1. Let's go to my ZP1. Where's my ZP1? My vendor number. Anybody remembers what my vendor number? There's my vendor number. No master record. Maybe I forgot to save my work. No master records exist for supplier. Oh. Okay, fortunately, you will have to do this and you will need to find out. There's my vendor there. My vendor is okay. I did not save, maybe I didn't save my work. Okay, but we'll come back to that. So will you please try this out? It's now 1442. There's 12 pages. I've done 12 pages. You will need to work on the rest, right? So you need to create a purchase order. You will need a goods receipt for the purchasing order and display the purchase order history. We'll do all of that, right? We'll continue with that. And the questions that you'll need to answer is, what is the SAP username for use in this workshop? Display the master record. Right. Mr. Naya, I know I did quite a bit with you, but the point of this exercise was to enable you to navigate in the Fiori Launchpad environment and to just get a feel of what an employer or an employee would need to do within an app in SAP Fiori, right? So what I'd expect is, please go and read all this so that the next time we have, it's procure to pay. It's the first, when they call it a workshop, this would be done in an environment face-to-face. I will put this up on screen. You will see it. You'll try it out. I'll walk around. But unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of a face-to-face lab session. I have to try and do something with you via this online medium. I'd like you to try it out. Okay. Do I have any questions? Mr. Naya, Mr. Mbele, Mr. Shangasi, any questions? Hello? Anybody there?
Good afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon. Is that T. Shangasi?
Yes, it is.
How are you?
I'm great, and yourself?
I'm good. You're supposed to say you are stressed out, you are feeling overwhelmed. I did so many examples with you. I did procure to pay. You are still struggling to log into SAP S4HANA, but you are good.
Yeah, I am kind of stressed a little because I tried to submitting my assignment and it says it didn't send in on
Oh,
Teams.
I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, listen, you can email it to me. But why I made you do that assignment is that if you did not do the login to this S4HANA Fiori Launchpad environment, you will not be able to understand all this work that I'm doing with you. Okay, so do not panic.
Okay.
I will accept it by means of an email, or alternatively, I will accept it in the file request. Okay, so
Okay,
don't
thank
panic. I will fast, right? But you need to do some work on your own. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Good. Next question. Next question. Mr. Naya, Ms. Jagannath, Ms. Mbele. Somebody's on hold. GM. Who's GM on hold? Okay, so tonight at 8 o'clock, I will repeat this lecture with my part-time students so that they are not left behind. And if you found this a little bit difficult, by all means, join me in the 8 o'clock lecture. Okay? My full-time students, would you join me? Full-time students. Hello. I'm going to repeat. Right? You are more than welcome. Right? Join.
We have some other things to do. We have research. So yeah.
Okay. No problem, right? But I want y'all to try this out, right? I've WhatsApp notes to you, and I've also uploaded in MS Teams. Okay. Okay, everybody? Right?
Yes, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope that you are beginning to see the synergy between what we did in the first semester and now what we are doing in the second semester. We are actually doing the practical work associated with ERPs and SAP and S4HANA and all that goes with it. Okay? All right. And the case study that we will be talking about is the Zambites example. So if you haven't watched the video on YouTube, please go and watch it. It explains to you what we are talking about out here. So when I'm saying get a break, and the joke was B-R-E-A-K and B-R-A-K-E, you know what we're talking about. When I spoke about a bamboo frame, you'll know that we're talking about a bicycle that's made of bamboos. Okay. So goodbye. Goodbye, my students. Goodbye. 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 Put your video on at least for 1 second. You can spare some data. Goodbye. 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 Oh, yeah, that's sharing. Okay, doesn't matter. I'll stop recording. Bye.